Wow, what a day. Feeling great. I'm at about 6,500 meters or 22,000 feet. Our Sherpa team combined with Sherpa from another company called Seven Summits did a really good job of fixing a few days ago. So I can climb this stuff really safely and just focus on performing well and acclimatizing. Lots of you have been asking about questions about fixed lines. Rope fixing is usually done by the strongest Sherpa on the mountain, and they enable everybody else to climb at their own individual paces by sliding a locking device along the ropes. Everything I've been up so far looks skiable, so I mean very firm, very no fall allowed. So onwards. Thanks to Alpenglow Expedition Sherpa and Seven Summit Sherpa for making it so safe. Traversing the camp. My plan, spend a little more time here, quote unquote acclimatizing, and then blast back down to Camp 1, have some lunch, and chill for the afternoon. I got up at 2 in the morning this morning so that Emily could WhatsApp call me in. 9.5 week scan. Basically, I'm got full blessing to go to Baffin Island on our huge North Face expedition. We're gonna find out whether it's a boy or a girl, and that's fucking crazy. We're doing it. Come here.
Sit. You do realize I don't have any. Oh! Before I got pregnant, my plan was to go on a ski expedition to Baffin Island in Canada with the North Face team. It's a total dream ski destination, but also an incredibly remote part of the world. So I had some hesitations about whether or not it was appropriate for me to go. Throw things. After my 9-week scan was normal, and having some pretty thoughtful discussions about the risks involved with Adrian, my doctors, and the Baffin team, I decided I still felt comfortable going. We're getting there. It was pretty cold. We're psyched. It is so beautiful here. We flew over the mountains in the zone where we're going to be in, and it's one of the craziest places I've ever been. Wish us luck. Really hot. You know I'm about to be really cold. A little scared, a little nervous, but stoked. And I look cool, so there's that. What time is it?
2:30 in the morning.
We're eating ramen. We had an epic day getting to camp. We were supposed to take 4 hours to take the snowmobiles, and it took 14 hours.
It's like
Morning vibe. Brett, what is that?
Those are eggs, frozen liquefied eggs. And we're gonna boil them up, make scrambled eggs.
Big breakfast morning.
big breakfast morning.
Skinning across the fjord. Here we are skinning. Skinning to skin. Skinning across the fjord. Go skiing. We're in this couloir, but then look at this wall. Woo! Way up here. Woo! Ski conditions in Baffin turned out to be infinitely better than we expected. We found stable, soft snow in nearly every couloir, and it was a total delight to experience. We're augured in here in the Arctic Circle. But it's been cool. We've just been riding the snowmobiles across the fjord and just picking what looks good. And it's pretty fun. Big game is up here. 2,000 feet up. We're having fun. We're having fun. Are we having fun? Polar Star. Polar Star Cooler. Get up there. Woo!
Yeah, so sweet.
Everyone's coming up.
Not bad. And the skiing was pretty good, and then it was really cold and windy on the fjord, and then the sled ran out of gas, and then we got really cold, and now we're still really cold.
The Comatic flipped over.
The Comatic flipped over, which is the little sled in the back, and now we're in bed, and we're still cold. There's a theme. It's cold, and snowmobiles are a pain in the ass. I needed to get out of the tent. And it's our first rest day. We've been here for like 8 or 9 days and haven't rested. I was having a little bit of anxiety and stress because Adrian's summiting right now. And I am confident that Adrian's gonna make good decisions and everything's gonna be okay. I'm just feeling very cut off from the world and cut off from him. But it's beautiful out. It's snowing very lightly. I'm doing better now that I'm outside. Just like that, camp is packed up. I had a great day. I had a great trip. Lots of suffering, which is always fun. Lots of skiing, lots of hiking. And it's a beautiful place. I'm really grateful I got to come. So excited to go home. So excited to see Adrian. So excited to see Kat.
The mountain's really been welcoming us, except for the snow conditions for skiing, which you can see behind me. But even that's gotten better over the past few days with some fresh snow kind of. But I'm at that point, making a decision how much risk I want to take. And I think I've decided with how difficult the skiing is, how icy it is, I'm going to use oxygen. It's a big decision. I really wanted to try to ski a 8,000 meter peak without oxygen, but the risk just feels too great to me right now. I don't know how much of that is Emily and me being pregnant and how much is just the reality of what skiing a peak like this in this current condition would mean. This one's safe. Here we go. Well, here we go. May 7th at noon. Made the call. I'm moving on my summit bid. Coming up to Camp 3 to shoot. Woo. Hey, been waiting a long time for this. Go! It's gonna be hot to lead soon. Sun just rising. Good job, guys. Good job, OJ.
Yeah, you too.
That was technical. First people to the summit of Makalu in 2 years. Good job, Piso.
You think
Wow. Ha ha ha. Summit Makalu, May 9th with Dordre. Holy shit, that one.
Okay.
Here we go. Right out, can't see anything, gotta use the rope. Wow.
He's so psyched.
Alright, finishing up through the gully. There's Griffin, the Sherpa, there's the tent. Koros says 16-hour and 42-minute day so far. Can't believe it. Officially the end of the snow. Three attempts over a decade, years of dreaming and training, and my goal of becoming the first person to ski Makalu was finally realized.